Let's talk about AI on this video. If it feels like the future of AI is a rapidly changing landscape, that's because the present innovations in the field of artificial intelligence are accelerating at such a blazing fast pace that it's tough to keep up. Indeed, artificial intelligence is shaping the future of humanity across nearly every industry. Roughly 44% of companies are looking to make serious investments in AI and integrate it into their businesses. And of the 9,130 patents received by IBM inventors in 2021, 2,300 were AI-related. It seems likely that AI is going to continue to change the world. But how, exactly? The evolution of AI. AI's influence on technology is due in part because of how it impacts computing. Through AI, computers have the ability to harness massive amounts of data and use their learned intelligence to make optimal decisions and discoveries in fractions of the time that it would take humans. AI has come a long way since 1951, when the first documented success of an AI computer program was written by Christopher Strachey, whose checkers program completed a whole game on the Ferranti Mark I computer at the University of Manchester. What industries will AI change? There's virtually no major industry that modern AI, more specifically, narrow AI, which performs objective functions using data-trained models and often falls into the categories of deep learning or machine learning, hasn't already affected. That's especially true in the past few years, as data collection and analysis has ramped up considerably thanks to robust IoT connectivity, the proliferation of connected devices, and ever speedier computer processing. I think anybody making assumptions about the capabilities of intelligent software capping out at some point are mistaken. David Vandegrift, CTO and co-founder of the customer relationship management firm 4 Degrees, said. With companies spending billions of dollars on AI products and services annually, tech giants like Google, Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon spending billions to create those products and services, universities making AI a more prominent part of their curricula, and the U.S. Department of Defense upping its AI game, big things are bound to happen. Lots of industries go through this pattern of winter, and then an eternal spring. Former Google brain leader and Baidu chief scientist Andrew Ng told ZDNet. We may be in the eternal spring of AI. Some sectors are at the start of their AI journey, others are veteran travelers. Both have a long way to go. Regardless, the impact AI is having on our present-day lives is hard to ignore. AI in transportation. Transportation is one industry that is certainly teed up to be drastically changed by AI. Self-driving cars and AI travel planners are just a couple of facets of how we get from point A to point B that will be influenced by AI. Even though autonomous vehicles are far from perfect, they will one day ferry us from place to place. AI in manufacturing. Manufacturing has been benefiting from AI for years. With AI-enabled robotic arms and other manufacturing bots dating back to the 1960s and 1970s, the industry has adapted well to the powers of AI. These industrial robots typically work alongside humans to perform a limited range of tasks like assembly and stacking, and predictive analysis sensors keep equipment running smoothly. AI in healthcare. It may seem unlikely, but AI healthcare is already changing the way humans interact with medical providers. Thanks to its big data analysis capabilities, AI helps identify diseases more quickly and accurately, speed up and streamline drug discovery, and even monitor patients through virtual nursing assistants. AI in education. AI in education will change the way humans of all ages learn. AI's use of machine learning, natural language processing, and facial recognition help digitize textbooks, detect plagiarism, and gauge the emotions of students to help determine who's struggling or bored. Both presently and in the future, AI tailors the experience of learning to students' individual needs. AI in media. Journalism is harnessing AI too, and will continue to benefit from it. One example can be seen in the Associated Press's use of automated insights, which produces thousands of earning reports stories per year. But as generative AI writing tools, such as ChatGPT, enter the market, questions about their use in journalism abound. AI in customer service. Most people dread getting a robocall, but AI in customer service can provide the industry with data-driven tools that bring meaningful insights to both the customer and the provider. AI tools powering the customer service industry come in the form of chatbots and virtual assistants. The near future of AI. In Mendelssohn's view, Some of the most intriguing AI research and experimentation that will have near-future ramifications is happening in two areas: reinforcement learning, which deals in rewards and punishment rather than labeled data, and generative adversarial networks, GAN for short, that allow computer algorithms to create rather than merely assess by pitting two nets against each other. The former is exemplified by the prowess of Google DeepMind's AlphaGo Zero, the latter by original image or audio generation that's based on learning about a certain subject like celebrities or a particular type of music. On a far grander scale, AI is poised to have a major effect on sustainability, climate change, and environmental issues. Ideally and partly through the use of sophisticated sensors, cities will become less congested, less polluted, and generally more livable. Once you predict something, you can prescribe certain policies and rules, Narstet said. Such as sensors on cars that send data about traffic conditions could predict potential problems and optimize the flow of cars. This is not yet perfected by any means, she said. It's just in its infancy. But years down the road, it will play a really big role. AI and privacy risks. Of course, much has been made of the fact that AI's reliance on big data is already impacting privacy in a major way. Look no further than Cambridge Analytica's Facebook shenanigans or Amazon's Alexa eavesdropping, two among many examples of tech gone wild. Without proper regulations and self-imposed limitations, critics argue, the situation will get even worse. In a 2018 paper published by UK-based human rights and privacy groups Article 19 and Privacy International, anxiety about AI is reserved for its everyday functions rather than a cataclysmic shift like the advent of robot overlords. If implemented responsibly, AI can benefit society, the authors wrote. However, as is the case with most emerging technology, there is a real risk that commercial and state use has a detrimental impact on human rights. Is AGI a threat to humanity? By 2026, a median number of respondents said, machines will be capable of writing school essays. By 2027, self-driving trucks will render drivers unnecessary. By 2031, AI will outperform humans in the retail sector. By 2049, AI could be the next Stephen King, and by 2053, the next Charlie Teo. The slightly jarring capper. By 2137, all human jobs will be automated.